priceless collection of artwork was stolen early this morning from Boston's Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum. Thieves posing as police officers pulled off what authorities say was a very professional job.
That is how WBZ covered the biggest art heist in history. It was at the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum 35 years ago.
Those works are still missing today, and you can still see the empty frames when you're in the gallery. As WBZ's Mike Sullivan shows us, there's a very good reason why most of the museum is essentially frozen in time.
It's a crime scene purposely stuck in time. A famous art heist that remains intact due to the will and testament of its owner.
We don't add to the museum, we don't sell anything, and we don't rearrange anything.
It's how Isabella Stewart Gardner wanted it. That means even though two men infamously stole 13 works of art from her museum in 1990, all that can remain are the frames.
It's all specific to that line in her will.
Holly Salmon and her team are working to return this room to its original state, undoing any restoration changes that occurred over time. Next month, they start work on the ceiling.
There's a 16th century Italian ceiling in here that is painted with mythical and historical figures that she deliberately put in this space.
The restoration also includes the frames of any stolen art. This one held Rembrandt's The Storm on the Sea of Galilee. It was recently taken down for renovation, returning to the wall today.
If I do my work correctly, it looks like I didn't do much.
Andrew Haynes worked on the frame. He believes it may be 250 years younger than the painting itself.
The size of the painting may change in some strange ways because we don't know what was damaged and what wasn't when they were stolen.
He replaced missing pieces that had been lost while still maintaining its age.
It's not quite as brilliantly gold as some of the other gilt objects in this room.
The frames are part of the draw to the museum, the lure. The heist itself has gotten so much publicity, notoriety. Do you think in a small way it might have helped the museum to become what it is?
No, and not at all. I think anytime people consider how many visitors come to see the empty frames, that number would be dwarfed by the number of people who would come see a Vermeer or Rembrandt's Only Seascape. Anthony Amore is the museum's security director, tasked with finding the art along with the FBI. With each anniversary, he feels closer to an answer, believing time will bring someone forward. The museum itself isn't complete until these pieces come back.
Until the intention of her will can be fully sustained. In Boston, I'm Mike Sullivan, WBZ News.
Well, it would